Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So New York wins the tip. Now Gibson. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
And so it's New York with it. Steps back. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
That's just great ball control from DeRozan on his way to the basket.
Parker surveying the floor. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. New York with the ball. Into the lane.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Bosch misses. To the middle. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Here's Tyson. Good. Nice job down low.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Parker puts up a deep three. Here's Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Now here's Gibson. Stolen by Smart. Here's Tyson. Outside, Smart. Out to Parker. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And it's Parker again missing. New York with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Great job to get to the corner and make himself available for the three.
Randall down low. Out to DeRozan. Gonzalez grabs the board. New York trails by 7. Here's Tyson. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
DeRozan. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. .11 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Gibson. 16 feet away. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Ball goes to New York.
New York leading by 7. And it's Tyson with the rebound. That's a 2 from Parker. Off target from the wing. Randall outside. It's rebounded by New York. Parker right side. Parker double teamed. Pass to Buzelis. Fires from deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Now here's Gibson. Nothing on the board. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Watkins. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. New York leading by 4. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Watford.
Goodness, spiking it off the bounce.
On the wing, Rodman. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
New York on D. They've led by as much as 10. Jones. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
Well, they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And Randall throws it down.
Good effort by Randall to get up the floor and make himself available.
Tipped away. DeRozan in the corner. Down low. Pass to Randall. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And that one is hammered home.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
New York calls timeout. New York making a change here. New York leading by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry. Maxey with the block.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Jones from outside. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance points.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so here is New York. Kicks it out to Rodman. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Curry can't get it to go. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their communities.
Now Curry. Dennis Rodman missing on the 3. Outside Curry. Inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
Here's Rodman. Another shot. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Curry. Outside Curry. Back to Curry. Pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. And here is Curry. Off target from outside. Outside, Towns. New York, no good that time either. New York leading by 3. Here's Curry. Driving the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns.
Defense caught lacking and tried to keep up. Ends up fouling.
Good on the second free throw. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot.
And so here is New York. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. To the paint. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Curry. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And now here comes Jones leading the break. New York, no good that time either. New York leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And stolen by Maxey. And a fast break now for New York. Oh, look at that. Wow. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
Now here's Curry. And the rejection by Towns. For the lead. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
It's still in. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. New York trailing. Outside Curry. The three. It's rebounded by New York. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New York?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
Curry with him. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Citron. Got a piece of it.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
New York trails by 6. Pass to Randall. Here's Citron. It's stolen by Buzelis. And a fast break now for New York. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
To the inside. Parker with the steal. Ahead. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Y'all see that? My other shit didn't get recorded. I beat this other thing crazy earlier. Oh shit.
everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Now, Suggs. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Green in the high post. The turnaround jumper.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Into the lane. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Slick drive by Buzelis. He moves well for a guy that size.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, she keeps the defense honest there by spacing the floor. Threes are big for this offense.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Back to Parker. Some nice passing by New York here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Parker. Pulls from the top of the key. That one goes. Count it.
Look, that's a shot she's clearly worked on and perfected.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Tyson. Trains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tyson's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game if you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Parker outside. Launches a 3. Green with the rebound. Outside, Suggs. Drives to the hoop. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, I like when Suggs takes initiative on offense. These drives to the rim help get him going.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Stolen by Wilson. Here's Green. Takes it inside, and he makes that one. He's got 6.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
Outside Wilson, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. New York trails by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Parker outside. Wilson grabs the board. Here's Suggs. And the 3 ball is good. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
Clean stop and pop by Suggs. It's difficult to make shots in motion like this.
Beyond the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
It's Parker with the drive. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
Look at how many defenders were watching her near the basket. She recognized the situation in an easy kick out for the triple.
Wilson buries the long-range jumper.
A commitment to playing the game the right way. A'ja Wilson has perfected that jumper.
There's Parker with the 3. A rebound by Marjanovic. Here's Wilson. She drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So she'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, give her credit for being aggressive there and forcing the defense to foul.
And the second free throw, good.
By the time A'ja Wilson turned 26, she'd already won multiple MVPs and a title. Look, that's a career for most Hall of Famers.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Inside, here's Parker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they're making the most of her looks inside.
Outside, Suggs. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Suggs has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finished.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. And they pick up 2. 8 points for Jalen Green.
Well, I love the decision there, finding her teammate wide open.
There's Parker with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To end the run. And that one's good. Parker.
She isn't messing around out there. When you drain a 3 on her squad, she's coming for revenge.
Drills it from outside.
Listen, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates feed her.
And finished off by Parker.
Well, I think she added a little extra to that one, making a statement.
That bucket in no time at all. New York trails by 18. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Weatherspoon. That's tipped.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
These looks can be easy money if you've got the skills she has.
Back to Parker. On the wing, Green. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
And that one's good. Parker. Here's Marjanovic. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one. And Parker puts up a... Oh, my goodness!
Perfect timing there.
Your home team.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter.
Well, we've got a... Second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Right side, Jones. Here's Watkins. No good with the triple. Parker outside. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense has to be better prepared. You got to be right up on her as the pass is coming her way. Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Back to Wilson. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New York. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Rodman. A three ball. Jones, no luck. Here's Wilson. It's Rodman with the ball for New York. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Cassell. Five to shoot. And a strong finish with two hands.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Tips it, and it's Suggs with the rebound. Here's Parker with the three, and that one is off. Rodman with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Cassell. Connects from three-point range. Cassell's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Brunson. It's good from about 19 feet.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Over Cassell. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Adams. Here's Jones. Here's Watkins. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Brunson with a clean look. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Kicks it out to Jones. Adams outside. New York moving the ball around. But three, it doesn't go for him. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Here's Bosch. Hasn't made one yet. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Cousins. From deep, Brunson. It's good from long range.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road It's impressive.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And after And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. New York trails by 18. Parker's shot is off. And they're pushing it up. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. And here's Brunson outside.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Lets the three fly. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, she is just dominating this one. Every time she catches the ball, she's looking to score.
Brunson, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A shot by Weatherspoon, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. No good on the three. Bosch will bring it up for New York. Down by 15. Parker outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, look, you improve your ability to make shots when you step into them with confidence. She just showed that.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Several teams changing it up here. And Will Hardy is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Wilson for three. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, I know the three-pointer is rare for Wilson. Still, you got to respect her ability from out there.
Parker's shot is off. Parker surveying the floor.
New York foul. Candace Parker. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Suggs.
All you want from players on defense is effort. She makes a big effort there, and it really pays off.
Here's Buzelis. Good.
And we talk about how long Buzelis is. There, he showcases it on the offensive glass.
And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's Suggs with the drive. He gets that one.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
Here's Weatherspoon. Parker outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
She's going to do that every time. Lots of confidence in the catch and shoot.
Here's Tyson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Well, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that one's good. Parker.
She's doing whatever she wants on offense. Whatever the D is trying, it ain't working.
Here's Green. Rebound by Parker. New York trails by 12. Here's Tyson. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Latrey. Parker's shot is off. Here's Weatherspoon. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Marjanovic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Here's Tyson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Parker with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And coaches preach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball up for a better look.
Out to Parker from deep three-point land. From the arc. And that one's good. Parker. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For State. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's New York. Pass to Bosch. Now Buzelis. Here's McAdoo. Chris Bosch with the rebound. To the wing right side. Tyson. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
and they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, Carter Jr. bringing the thunder.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Here's Tyson. Off target from three-point range. It's rebounded by New York. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Weatherspoon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Attacking at full speed. She saw her opening and was not going to waste it.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Buzelis. Takes the three. The shot no good. Tyson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Tyson with the rebound. New York leading by 3. The three ball. And he's good on the three ball. Tyson's got 8 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
To the lineup for Oklahoma City.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Parker outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. It's stolen by Cunningham. Into the lane. Smith left side. Chalk up 2 there.
She stays with it for the and one opportunity. What focus. A heady play.
New York leading by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. Tyson. Pass to Smith. It's stolen by Buzelis. Driving the lane. Weatherspoon. Banked in off the glass. It's deflected. Parker with the steal. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with that.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag putting on a show with that one.
Here's Parker. Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me? What a vicious jam. I'm not even sure she can believe she pulled that one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
To the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. New York moving the ball around. Here's Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City trails by 6. Parker with the steal. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And again, it's New York.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch and made it look easy.
A different look for New York. 1:51 left here in the second. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Here's oh, look at that.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Adams from outside off the mark. And so Jordan will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. And it's flag missing. New York with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Adams with the slam.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Nice shot by Smith. New York leading by 6. Here's Cassell. Puts up a 3. Pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land, it's Cunningham with the rebound. Duncan going downhill.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Well, a block like that requires excellent timing, and he had it that time.
Here's New York. They lead by 4. Driving in. Left side, Towns. Adams wide open. Misses the follow-up. Jordan way outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York leads by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Oklahoma City trails by 4. Towns comes with a double team. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Adams outside. Misses the 3.
Well, he settled on that shot. The defense was right on him.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
There's the drive.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Watkins. Kick out to Adams. Poked away. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Flag. And that one is good. Flags got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Oklahoma City making a change here. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Ellis. Out left to the wing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Curry throws it down.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a...
Oh, the power on that Pruden!
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside!
That is incredible.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Flag. It's rebounded by Towns. New York trailing, and here they come. Pass to Maxey. Towns is doubled. Clock at 6. Adams outside. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Duncan. Now Ellis. Oklahoma City moving it around. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Maxey. Outside, Jones. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got 6.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Carter, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
From deep, Ellis. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. New York trails by 3. Here's Weatherspoon. Pass to Tyson. From past the arc. Rebounded by McAdoo. To the middle. Parker with the steal. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Fires to the hoop. And he can't jam it through. And stolen by Flag. Here's McAdoo. And he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Tyson. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. That one, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's McAdoo. And Curry has it in the corner. It's stolen by Buzelis. To the inside. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Parker.
And she's cooking with grease. You love seeing players like her command the ball and take over like this.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. McAdoo. No good on the triple. And stolen by Clark. And a wide open look for Jordan. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Weatherspoon. The 3 kept alive. Here's Bosch. Now Buzelis. Now here's Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Parker double teamed. Here's Buzelis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Fires from the corner. Here's Bosch. Pass to Weatherspoon. Parker outside. Trifecta.
She has the utmost confidence in herself to deliver. You see why.
New York with the ball. Down low. Count! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Parker outside. Carter pulls it in. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And you know how many big games Flag played in college, but he looked really comfortable taking the shot there.
How about it? She knows the situation and takes control. Clutch buckets.
Here's Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Pass to Bosch. Now Buzelis. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Jordan outside. Offline. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van... Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. In this game, we'll see New York against Washington. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here we go. So New York wins the tip. Pass to Weatherspoon. For three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's Washington now. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
So it's Washington now. After New York gets the three, sinks the triple.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
It's Parker with the drive. Here's Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, with some tight defense in her face, she was still able to get it in the bucket.
Outside Curry. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for Washington.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
And here's Curry who brings it up for Washington. And there's the drive. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
No good from Bosch. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And Curry, here we go. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
It's a 5-point game. It's Parker outside. Bot. To halt the run. And the layup is up and in.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
The tray.
She's coming for revenge.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And Washington has possession. It's a 3-point game. It's Curry outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bosch. Benyama with the rebound. Parker with the steal. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So here's Parker. Now flag. And flag throws it down.
Great work off the pick by Flag. The rookie taking advantage of that space he created.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Buzelis has got his first 2 points.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Just his first attempt. Bosch grabs the miss. New York trails by 10. Outside, Maxey. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Connect with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Irving. Pass to Flag. Fires from way outside. Doesn't go for him.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Tyson. New York, no good that time either. Washington leading now by 12. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's Connect. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Bosch. No good with the layup. Here's Irving. Some solid defense from Maxey. New York trails by 12. Here's Tyson. And the lead is down inside single digits. Tyson's got 6.
That's a heads-up play by her. Saw her teammate pop open and got the ball moving when she needed to.
And so it's Washington. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to New York.
Here's Towns. Pass to Adams. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Durant with it. Now guarded by Towns. Adams outside. Lets it go. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. Stronger than he looks, Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
New York, no good that time either. Now here's Durant. No scoring in this one. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 13. It's the three-point bomb.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
It's Curry outside. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Towns wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Doncic outside. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Connect. No good. New York trails by 13. Jones for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. Jones, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Washington making a change here. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
And the rejection by Curry.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
And Curry throws it down hard.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
From outside the arc, Curry with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
9 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Curry with the 3. Doesn't go that time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Washington. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. New York trails by 16. Pass to Weatherspoon. And here is Doncic. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Washington. Here's Tyson. Shoots the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Driving the lane. It's rebounded by New York. Bosh with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Parker with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance, and the defense just learned the hard way.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Washington leading now by 16. Now Curry. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 37.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pass to Tyson. New York moving the ball around. Ellis, no one around him. Off target with his three. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Washington. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And again, Washington with the triple.
Right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
And that one's good. Parker. Here's Curry. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. New York trails by 19. Here's Bosch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Both free throws good from Bosch. And Washington has possession. Here's Curry. It's Connect on the wing. A three ball. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
A baseline J. Puts up a three. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And Curry throws it down hard.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Yeah, his scoring has been the story here. The defense has got to try a different approach because to this point, they've had no answer.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
It's Parker outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look, her ability to convert in those catch-and-shoot situations is essential to this offense. It makes them that much tougher.
From the arc. No good on that one. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Antonio going up against New York. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. To the inside, Parker. And Parker with the block.
Meet me at the rim. She soars up to defend the iron, and her teammates are loving that play.
Trains the three-pointer.
From way back, Gisella's already flashing range as a rookie.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Tyson. The three. Rebounded by Odom. Doncic feeling it out. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's New York. It's a three-point game. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
McCollum, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Just working off the ball. She stays ready to catch and fire.
Now here's Parker. Pass to McCollum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling. You're basically giving away points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Tyson. Hits it from three-point range. Tyson's got 5.
Oh, what a basket. No doubt from deep.
Launches it. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, this is how competitive Smart is. You drain a 3 on him, he's coming for revenge.
Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 4. With the fadeaway. Bosch can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
And the dunk by Odom.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Pass to Buzelis. Rebounded by Smart.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Odom. It's rebounded by Bosch. Bosch will bring it up for New York. They trail by 3. Here's Parker with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. San Antonio leads by only 2. And back in a moment as we'll get Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Here's Parker with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Parker's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
And right there, she shows her touch from long distance. She's got a nice shot.
They set the screen to the paint. Here's Buzelis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And it's Parker in the corner. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Parker driving the lane, and the dunk by Parker.
Look at the burst. She puts it on the floor and converts her drive.
Now Buzelis, 5 points in the game. Inside. And Parker with the block.
Shutting them down right at the rim. What a swat.
Doncic outside. Chris Bosh with the rebound. New York trailing. Pass to Tyson. Fires for three. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Odom. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
That's a great delivery. Knows where her open teammate is and puts it on the money.
Now Buzelis. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 4. It's Wembanyama at the elbow.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
It's McCollum on the wing. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Parker outside. It's good from long range. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead.
And the defense has to be better prepared. You got to be right up on her as the pass is coming her way.
Here he goes. And it's sent back by Odom. Doncic outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And she shows the focus right there, nailing the tap. New York trails by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Bosh for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Parker outside. And so we wrap up the first half. It's San Antonio. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-5 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for New York. A 12-point game. Out to Parker. And here is Parker. Here's Morant. He takes it in.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Maxey, no good. San Antonio leading by 16. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer. And San Antonio leads by 21.
And she's cooking with grease. You love seeing players like her command the ball and take over like this.
Towns, the screen. Driving inside.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guys. And New York making a change here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Morant. Here's Odom. No good on the triple. New York trails by 19. Adams outside. Towns, the screen. With the drive.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by New York. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. New York shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. San Antonio making a switch here.
One shot. Coming onto the floor for San Antonio.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Jones, that's for two. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Here's Watkins. Drills it from outside. He's got 5.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
It's Parker outside. Sinks the three-pointer. And San Antonio leads by 21.
You could see she wanted that one. Comes right back with the three of her own.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. San Antonio with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Right side Jones. Over Thomas. Here's Adams. Sinks that one from the post. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's San Antonio up 19. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. San Antonio leading by 19. Doncic outside. Over Jones. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. No good on the quick three. Wembanyama with it. Here's Odom. And they get it back. Doncic outside. Over Rodman. And it's Doncic missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 19. Outside, Jones. Oh, offensive interference.
Offensive interference. No basket. In for San Antonio, Wilt Chamberlain, Candace Parker.
San Antonio leading by 19 points. Here's Parker. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Look, that's a shot she's clearly worked on and perfected.
And Parker comes with the help. Here's Watkins. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
No, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Parker outside. Rodman grabs the rebound. Here's Watkins. San Antonio with the rebound. Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Jones, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Morant throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Watkins. And the three off target. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Here's Odom. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Down low. Here's Towns. Jones for three. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York. Morant, that's for 2. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Jones from outside. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pass right where it needs to be.
And Jones sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Watkins. No good on the three. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Morant. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
And he's good on the second. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up top Adams. Here's Towns. Jones with it. Now Thomas defending. Count it. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And
Thank you for supporting your team. Please take care to get home safely, and we'll see you at the